Hello and welcome to the Learn to DJ vlog number 6. This is behind the scenes stuff from Digital DJ Tips as we film our brand new DJ course, The Complete DJ. So today's tip is for people who maybe own a big record collection and are thinking about ripping all their music because they want to go digital. And the tip is very simple. Don't do it. Let me tell you what I learned. So when I moved to this place that I'm showing you now, which is Gibraltar, and I actually moved here from living in Spain, and I moved to Spain from living in Manchester in England. You can see why, right? When I did all that stuff, I couldn't cart my record collection around with me. It was just not practical. So I decided that I was going to rip all that vinyl and go digital. So that actually did me a real favor because that's how I got into digital DJing and how Digital DJ Tips was formed. But I made a big mistake, and the mistake was ripping all that vinyl. What I learned was it's just not worth it. Ripping vinyl is really hard. To do it right, it takes a lot of effort. And what tends to happen is that you end up not finishing the job, or you end up compromising, and you spend an awful lot of time doing it. So when we want to DJ digitally, of course we don't want to carry our records around as well, so of course we want to make all those records into digital files, but the way to do it is this: spend the money on buying the digital versions of those tunes if you can, and only rip the ones that you can't buy, because it just isn't worth your time and effort to put all that energy into ripping them. If you go and buy again the 500 that you're likely to use, yes, it's $500 on the iTunes store or wherever you buy them, and it seems like an awful lot of money, but it's going to take you months to do a good job of ripping that vinyl, and you might mess it up and never be happy with the results anyway and end up buying them anyway. So what this does is two things. One, it means you end up only buying the ones you really want and not just ripping everything. But two, it saves you all that time. What if you spent all that time ripping that music, instead trying to get DJ gigs and trying to get bookings? You'd make a hell of a lot more money, plenty of money to cover the cost of buying the original files again as digital files. So there is my tip for you. I learned this from kind of like moving around Europe and not being able to cart my records with me and being forced to rip them. It was a mistake, and if you're thinking of taking up digital DJing and you already have a big vinyl collection, sort it out. Find the ones that you definitely want in your digital collection, pay for them again, and only rip the ones that you really can't find as digital. It will save you money, and you'll thank me for the advice in the long run. Right, that is our Learn to DJ tip for this week. There'll be another one next week as I continue to make all the modules for this course. We're currently making modules about the gear, about laptops, about software, about hardware, and it's really exciting and fun. Of course, you'll be able to see all this in the finished course. Till then, get good, get out there, make the moments, and give me your tips, feedback, and comments on ripping, whether it's worth it, whether it's not, underneath. I'll see you again next time.